this is Sean the Filmslayer, and with me, Rotoshane. And we are here before the Oscars on Sunday doing our predictions of what the Oscar picks will be and also what our personal picks would be really quick.
We're just going to go through the list of nominees and tell you what we think is going to win and also our personal opinion.
Yep.
Pretty quick, though. So we're going to go reverse order on the Wikipedia page if you want to follow along.
Okay, so we're going to start off with Best Visual Effects, with Captain America the Winter Soldier, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Guardians of the Galaxy, Interstellar, X-Men Days of Future Past. Some great picks, but I'm going to have to go with Interstellar as having the best visual effects. And I think that will be what the Oscar goes with.
Yeah, I think the Oscar is going to go to Interstellar. I think it's pretty much a solid deal on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, I mean, all these movies have excellent visual effects works.
Oh, yeah.
There were movies that aren't on this nominated list that have excellent visual effects work. It was a very good year. But yeah, Interstellar, it was great. All right, next is Best Film Editing. All right, so for this one, we got American Sniper, Boyhood, The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, and Whiplash. This was an interesting category. I mean, it's one of the ones that are more up in the air. For me, personally, I'd probably choose Whiplash. I thought the editing in that was excellent. Very, very good editing. But in my personal opinion, I think Boyhood will take this just because I think Boyhood's going to sweep. And we'll obviously get to that. But yeah, that's the one I would put my hedge my bets on. But Imitation Game is possibility as well.
Yeah, personal pick, I would pick Whiplash. I thought the editing in that movie was fantastic. But yeah, I'm guessing Boyhood. But again, yeah, it could go either way. It could be Imitation Game. Heck, probably not American Sniper or Grand Budapest Hotel, though. But yeah.
I think it's between those two, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Next one, Best Costume Design, with The Grand Budapest Hotel, Inherent Vice, Into the Woods, Maleficent, and Mr. Turner. Now, it should be said, I've only seen 2 of these. You've only seen 1 of these, but...
Yeah, but I mean, I've read up on a lot of the rumors and stuff, and here I think it's pretty clear that it's going to be between Into the Woods and Maleficent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but...
Which are the 2 I've seen.
And Grand Budapest Hotel also has a solid shot. But here, for costume design specifically, I think it'll probably going to go to Into the Woods loosely, because like some of the stuff with Johnny Depp I think was really excellent. That was all physical makeup work, and I know makeup's coming up too, which it isn't nominated for, but the costume design is really cool on him. I liked all the costumes in Into the Woods, so I'd loosely place it on that, but Grand Budapest Hotel could win this too. I mean, that is a very critically held up movie.
For sure, yeah. I thought Into the Woods was really good, though. I could see that one. But on to the next one.
All right, this one's Best Makeup and Hairstyling. We got Foxcatcher, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and Guardians of the Galaxy. I would chalk this one up pretty solidly to Grand Budapest Hotel. I think they're going to want to give this movie awards, and this is one that I think they could give without feeling too bad. I mean,
yeah.
And this is always a weird one. This is always one that has the least amount of nominees. I mean, it's not a very award that you say, oh, our film won Best Makeup. It makes it amazing. It's not one of those things. Put it on the
Blu-ray box cover.
I've seen Oscar winner on episode 3 advertisements, and it won for Best Makeup. That's the only thing it won, which I thought was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I would say between Grand Budapest Hotel or Foxcatcher, I can't see them giving it to Guardians, even though that would be awesome. They aren't really pro superhero movies usually, the Oscar voters, so I'd be pretty shocked. All right, Best Cinematography. Birdman, and no, I'm not saying that whole title. The Grand Budapest Hotel, Ida, Mr. Turner, or Unbroken. I'm pretty easy pick, honestly. Birdman. Yeah. It had amazing cinematography.
They really want to give one to Roger Deakins, I know. I just don't think it's the year for him. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's Lubavsky. I mean, it's probably the best cinematographer alive right now. He won last year. He's gonna win it again. Yeah. I mean, anyone who's seen Birdman knows
that would
why.
Be the only thing I would think about why he wouldn't win is they don't want to give it to him 2 years in a row. But he deserves it.
Oh, if anyone who's seen Birdman knows why.
Yeah, Birdman's amazing.
All right, moving on. We got Best Production Design. We got The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, Interstellar, Into the Woods, and Mr. Turner. Another interesting one, probably between Grand Budapest Hotel and Into the Woods. Those are the leads. Again, I think they're going to want to give Grand Budapest Hotel awards. So I'd lean slightly that way. I mean, if Into the Woods does not win costume design, they'll probably give it to production design, though. Because I think they want to give it something. But that's my thoughts on it. And personally, for production design, I thought all these movies that I've seen, at least the ones I've seen, did well. And I can only really go on the ones I've seen. So personally, I would probably say The Imitation Game. I love the production design there.
I think I'd agree with that. Imitation Game was really good. Best sound mixing: American Sniper, Birdman, Interstellar, Unbroken, and of course Whiplash. Another good one. Sound mixing, I would say Whiplash would be a personal pick, but I don't think it'll win.
Okay. Yeah.
Academy. I don't know. I just have a feeling it won't. And I would say maybe Interstellar.
Interstellar or American Sniper. It's going to be one of those two. It's really the way it is. The reason why I could see American Sniper is Lone Survivor took both sound categories last year, and I'm thinking that it might want to repeat that because that's what they like giving these war films, these sound categories.
That's true.
Although the sound was not, I've seen both movies, the sound was not as good in American Sniper as it was in Lone Survivor. But yeah, I'd go Interstellar. I really think Interstellar is going to get these technicals. And I'd keep it here. But
hey, if Whiplash won any awards, I'd be really stoked about that.
Yeah, best sound editing. We got American Sniper, The Hobbit, Interstellar, Unbroken, and I skipped one, Birdman. All right. Again here, I think it's the same story. American Sniper or Interstellar. I mean, I can't see The Hobbit winning. Not at all. I can't really see Unbroken winning. I really don't think it's that great of a movie. And then, Birdman, it always could sneak up from behind, but I would put my money on Interstellar again, honestly. I really think that one's going to get these technical awards, because there isn't a really, this movie's up for Best Picture, and it's really good technically. We really don't have that. I mean, Birdman was looking like it was going that way, but then the Academy all the other awards kind of leaned away from that. So I think the Academy might also do that.
Real quick, for those who may not know, do you want to explain what the difference is between sound editing and sound mixing? Yeah,
so sound editing is, it's what it is. It's sound editing together. Sound mixing would be mixing in the sound to the film itself. So sound mixing, we can talk about the differences here. You can see that Whiplash was nominated for mixing and not editing. Because there was an incredible amount of sound mixing work done in the music sections and segments.
Right.
And with sound editing, The Hobbit was nominated because, they create a lot of sounds for The Hobbit, correct? I mean, there's a lot of sound design going on, and that's more what sound editing is. So that's just a simple difference. I mean, I'm not a sound guy, so if you want more, look it up because there's some incredible articles on it, but that's my basic understanding of it.
Sure. All right. Best original song: Everything is Awesome from the Lego Movie, Glory from Selma, Grateful from Beyond the Lights, I'm Not Gonna Miss You from Glenn Campbell, I'll Be Me, and Lost Stars, Begin Again.
What are those last three?
I don't know. We need something to pick. Just random.
That's what movie. It seems like. Like, it's weird. Like, there were other more watched films that had songs that were.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is just some of these are underrated movies that no one saw but are really great.
They're not nominated for anything else, though. I mean, it's weird.
Yeah, but okay. Let's get the obvious out of the way. What is my personal pick? It's Everything is Awesome.
Same.
I would love it if that won. Will it win?
No.
No, because the Academy is a bunch of stuck-up douchebags, and we'll talk a little bit more about that shortly.
Yes, we will.
But
what will win?
Besides, it's Glory.
Glory.
I'll say right now, I saw Selma. Selma was amazing, and Glory was awesome as a song in Selma. Really great movie. See it.
But what song really sticks in your head?
As a song that just fit 2014. That when I think back on 2014, what song do I think of? Everything is awesome.
Just like Let It Go from 2013, you know.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But,
all right.
And honestly, if that won, though, I would love for someone to have to come up in front of all the snobby Academy people and say, yeah, everything is awesome.
I would love it to win just because of the other category that we'll get to.
Oh, we'll get to it. We'll talk more about the Lego movie shortly.
Anyway, best original score. We have Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, Interstellar, Mr. Turner, and The Theory of Everything. All right, let's just be honest. It's Hans Zimmer versus Alexander Desplat, who are both exceptional composers.
Yeah.
The true race is between Imitation Game and Interstellar.
Yes.
But I think this might be bringing personal bias into it a little bit, but Hans Zimmer has not won an Academy Award since 1994.
With The Lion King.
It has been over 20 years since this man has been received an Academy Award. He's been nominated many times, lost all these times. He's one of the greatest composers we have alive, and it's pretty much indisputable. And beyond all that, the score for Interstellar stood above many other parts of that movie as being exceptional.
Oh, yeah.
So I really do think
I want to buy that soundtrack for sure.
This is his year. If there's going to be a year, I think it is Hans Zimmer's year. I mean, Imitation Game has a good chance, though. So I wouldn't put a lot of money on this, but I'm going to lean Interstellar, and that's my personal pick as well for the nominees.
Yep, I love the score for Imitation Game, but yeah, personal pick is Interstellar, and I really hope this is Hans Zimmer's year.
Yeah.
All right. Best animated short film. All right.
These. We're going to go these pretty quick because I've only read a little bit about them, and they're in categories that not many people care about. So
fair enough. The Bigger Picture, The Dame Keeper, Feast, Me and My Molten, and A Single Life. I haven't read about any of these, so I guess you can talk about it, funny enough.
Honestly, from what I read, it's a crapshoot with these categories. No one really knows. The only one I've seen is Feast, and everyone's probably seen that one, and no one else has seen any of the other ones. But Feast was good, so I'll say.
Okay. Yeah, Feast was good, too.
It had interesting animated style, so. I'll say that one. For my tremendously informed opinion, I'll say that one, but.
Sure.
God,
all right, so. Knows. I guess.
Best live action short film. Boogaloo and Graham, Butter Lamp, Parvane, and The Phone Call. Again, no idea. You really don't know with these short films. From what I've read, there isn't really a favorite. Not many people have seen them. So I'm not even going to give an opinion on this because I really haven't seen any of them. So I really don't think I can vouch for any of them. All right, moving on.
Best documentary short subject. Crisis Hotline, Veterans Press 1, Joanna, Our Curse, The Reaper, and White Earth.
I think we should start a tradition of picking the one with the best name. And that should just be the
I like that idea. All right, what's the best name?
All right, what do you think?
The Reaper sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, White Earth. That has a cool kind of ring.
Yeah.
But Crisis Hotline, Veterans Press 1. That's just so gimmicky. It's almost great.
Yeah. Okay, Crisis Hotline Veterans Part 1. Just because it sounds so gimmicky.
That is what we're doing.
That's my personal pick.
It sounds like it's trying to be artsy, and I like that. So we'll give it to that. All right. Best documentary feature. Hey, okay, this is a category. All right, we have Citizen 4, Finding Vivian Maier, Last Days in Vietnam, The Salt of the Earth, and Virunga. And again, I haven't seen any. I plan on watching these. I did. I just don't have the time. I started Citizen 4, though.
Okay.
It's the one that I thought looked the coolest. So, based on my biased, total personal opinion, I would lean that way just because the story of Edward Snowden is extremely interesting. Although, the Academy loves to pick the not best movie for this category. They've done it so many times. So many times in the past, they've picked the one that is the the little
most artsy or whatever.
Yeah, the favorite of these little people when everyone else is like, "Oh, this movie's great." This category you can't predict because it's the Academy, so I wouldn't even venture this a guess. Really.
Best foreign language film: Ida, Leviathan, Tangerines, Timbuktu, and Wild Tales. I know none of these. I've heard of Leviathan, though, and that sounds kind of cool.
I saw the trailers for 2 of them. Again, I really don't feel confident putting something. But from the rumors that I've looked at, I think Leviathan has a shot. I really do. That's the one I would lean towards. I mean, it's not like we have something like huge that just is obvious, this year.
Yeah.
Which sometimes happens in this category, but this year we don't really have it, so yeah.
All right.
Moving on, best animated feature film. Big Hero 6, The Box Trolls, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Song of the Sea, and The Tale of Princess Kaguya.
There's one that's missing. What's missing, Shane? I don't know what it is. Screw you, Academy. That's all
the Academy made this not a competition because they're stupid. I don't know.
Oh, I swear. Like, it was honestly, if they'd picked the Lego movie, it would have been up in the air, my pick. Now, my pick is easy. How to Train Your Dragon 2. Amazing movie. Yeah.
They just handed the award to How to Train Your Dragon 2 by not nominating.
I mean, okay. Maybe Song of the Sea is good. I've heard no one really talk about it, though.
I've heard things about all of them. I've seen Big Hero 6 and How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Right.
But, yeah, it's How to Train Your Dragon.
Big Hero 6, it's good, but better than the Lego movie? Hell no.
Yeah, I know. All right. Well, that's pretty much all we can say
I guess
about
because it's a commercial, and they're too snobby and douchey. I don't know.
Apparently they don't like fun movies, I guess. I don't know.
Apparently. All right, now that we're on the bigger categories, we're also going to say the names of the people that worked on the movies
actually nominated.
as well. Right, exactly. Best Adapted Screenplay. American Sniper from Jason Hall. Imitation Game, Graham Moore. Inherent Vice, Paul Thomas Anderson. The Theory of Everything, Anthony McCartan. And Whiplash, Damien Chazelle. Another interesting category. Personal pick would be Whiplash, but I don't know. It could be Imitation Game.
Well, Damien Chazelle showed that taking his short film and turning it into a full-length movie could only enhance it in 100 million ways. I've seen the short film after, but definitely prefer the movie. I mean, the short film's great, but God, what a great adaptation.
Oh my gosh.
But from what's actually going to win...
Probably Imitation Game. I don't know. I just have that feeling.
Probably Imitation Game.
Yeah.
Just kind of feeling that. But, Whiplash has a shot here. It does.
It does.
Theory of Everything could win, too. These biopic. They love these biopics.
I know.
I mean, so that's why
They're
I'm leaning.
biased towards those, so I'm just like, Imitation Game probably.
They just love these adaptations. Hey, at least Unbroken's not here. I appreciate it. The Academy has some standards.
But American Sniper, come on. It wasn't... It's overrated.
It is.
Anyway.
Heavily. Best Original Screenplay. All right, we got Birdman by Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. I hope so. With Nicholas I'm going to blow these pronunciations. Giacoboni, Alexander Dinelaris Jr., and Armando Bowe. God.
We're sorry to you people.
I apologize. Boyhood by Richard Linklater. That's a little better. Foxcatcher by E. Max Fry and Dan Futterman. The Grand Budapest Hotel by Wes Anderson and Hugo Guinness. And Nightcrawler by Dan Gilroy. All right, so...
I'm just happy to see Nightcrawler being represented.
What's going to win?
Boyhood.
Boyhood, probably.
Yeah.
I mean...
Birdman. I could see Birdman or Boyhood, honestly, out of those two.
Won't win Nightcrawler because the Academy
hates thrillers, hates horror, hates anything that's creepy or scary. I'm a horror fan. I know. Yeah, they're gonna poop all over that. I'm surprised they even nominated it. I'm surprised they saw it. But
to be fair,
Boyhood is really
Boyhood
good. To be fair,
should win.
That is my personal pick. Even though Nightcrawler's there, I would still say
I love
Boyhood.
Foxcatcher too, so.
But see Nightcrawler, because it's awesome. Anyway.
All right, now to the acting.
Acting. Best Supporting Actress, Patricia Arquette, Boyhood. Laura Dern, Wild. Keira Knightley, The Imitation Game. Emma Stone, Birdman. And of course, because they can't not nominate her, Meryl Streep, Into the Woods. Okay, let's see. All these were really good.
Oh my god,
I mean,
it's
okay,
so obvious.
Patricia Arquette, come on.
This is one of those ones that's open shut. Patricia Arquette won.
Yay.
No need to further conversation about this.
Her best acting since Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
It's Patricia.
Okay, but seriously, Patricia Arquette is really good in this.
Yeah,
She was
3 of the
amazing.
4 of these are really obvious picks of these
then-
acting categories. So next is Best Supporting Actor. Another obvious one.
Yeah,
We got
man.
Robert Duvall, The Judge, Ethan Hawke, Boyhood, Edward Norton, Birdman, Mark Ruffalo, Foxcatcher, and J.K. Simmons, Whiplash.
I wonder who's going to win. No idea.
Let me first say that all these people were good. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
they're
yeah,
great
yeah.
actors. But J.K. Simmons is going to
Oh, my
win.
gosh.
He's won everything else, so, I mean, there's no way that they
One of
would.
the most intense villains in a long time. Let's just put it
One of the best
that way.
performances
Oh,
in a
yeah.
long time.
So-
I mean, in general.
Yeah. Just to
Incredible.
make it quick.
Watch
He's
Whiplash.
amazing. Watch Whiplash.
You'll see.
All right.
All right, and moving on to...
Best Actress in a Lead Role. Marianne Cotillard, 2 Days, One Night. Felicity Jones, The Marianne Thing. Julianne Moore, Still Alice. Rosamund Pike, Gone Girl. And Reese Witherspoon, Wild.
Again, obvious.
It's an obvious one, but oh my gosh, I want Rosamund Pike to win for Gone Girl, but it's Julianne Moore, obviously. That's the favorite. She won all the other award shows.
To be fair,
believe.
I haven't seen Still Alice.
Fair
I do
enough.
need to see it.
But Rosamund Pike was amazing in Gone Girl, okay? I'll just say that. Oh my gosh. I can't talk about it because they'll ruin the movie. So see Gone Girl. But anyway. Best Actor? Lead Role.
Best Actor. So we got... This is the one that is a toss-up. We have Steve Carell for Foxcatcher. Bradley Cooper for American Sniper. Benedict Cumberbatch for The Imitation Game. Michael Keaton for Birdman. And Eddie Redmayne for The Theory of Everything.
After seeing Jupiter Ascending, I don't know if Eddie Redmayne should be in there. I'm kidding, but...
Anyway. This is the toss-up one. I mean, it really comes down to Michael Keaton and Eddie Redmayne. I mean, that's the close race right here for the Academy. It's weird because Birdman came out earlier in the year and Michael Keaton was all poised to win this with flying colors, and then Eddie Redmayne sneaks up in the back. Who do I think should win? Michael Keaton, because God, he's Michael Keaton. I would love to give the award to Steve Carell though, because
or Benedict Cumberbatch. Both of those were really good.
Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch did well, but I feel like he's done better and can do better. So I feel like it's not the year I'd want to give it to him.
Okay.
But Steve Carell, never been better.
Oh,
Michael Keaton, never been better. I mean, I love them.
Foxcatcher, I mean, him and Channing Tatum in that movie. Who knew those guys could do drama so dang well? Oh my gosh, they were amazing in that movie.
But, I mean, I would say I'm leaning Michael Keaton a little bit because I do think he deserves the recognition a little more.
I think he does, yeah.
And that's my personal pick, but yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
All right, the big two.
Woo! All right.
These are the fun ones.
Oh yeah, they are. Best Director. Wes Anderson, The Grand Budapest Hotel. I'm going to do my best. Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu, Birdman.
You did just fine.
Wow! I actually got it. Richard Linklater, Boyhood. Bennett Miller, Foxcatcher. Morton Teldum, The Imitation Game. Alright. Let's see. Some great ones here. I want Richard Linklater to win, and I think he will. I think that'll be the pick. I think Boyhood is going to get a lot this year, and I think it'll definitely get director. And the next one, I'll just say right now, I think so. Because that's usually how it goes anyways. If you get best director, you usually get best picture.
I disagree with that, but definitely on this, I think Richard Linklater is poised to win. I do think that that film will win best picture, or best director, sorry. Excuse me. I do think that the scope of the film, the fact it took 12 years to make, I think it really testifies towards Richard Linklater's skill as a director.
That movie's just amazing, even without the gimmick. I mean, the gimmick is a big part of the movie. It helps the movie immensely. But the movie is just a great movie about growing up and everything. I've seen some people say, oh, it's just a gimmick movie, and that's why people like it. I'm like, no, that's not true. It's also a really well-made... It's an experience movie. If you go into it expecting, like, a story where kid gets cancer or something, I don't know, some crazy drama.
Yeah.
No, but it's very real, as in it's a real life. But anyway.
The big one.
All right.
Yes,
sir.
Best Picture. I do think this is a tough category. There are a lot of nominees. There aren't 10 this year, but there are still quite a few. So let's go through it. American Sniper, Clint Eastwood, Robert Lawrence, Andrew Lazar, Bradley Cooper, and Peter Morgan. A lot of these have a lot of producers, so this is going to be fun. Birdman, Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu, John Lesher, and James Scotch-DePole. That's a really cool name, by the way.
That is a cool name.
Boyhood. This one's easy. Richard Linklater and Kathleen Sutherland. Yep. The Grand Budapest Hotel. Wes Anderson, Scott Rudin, Stephen Rollis. I think.
I'm gonna go with Rollis. Yeah.
Jeremy Dawson. The Imitation Game. Nora Grossman, Ido Ostrowski, and Teddy Schwarzman. Selma. Christian Coulson, Oprah Winfrey.
Finally, some love for Selma here.
And Jeremy Kleiner. Yeah, other than the best original song, yeah. Theory of Everything, Tim Bavin, Eric Fellner, Lisa Bruce, and Anthony McCartan. And Whiplash, Jason Blum, Helen Estabrook, and David Lancaster. Well, that's a lot.
I just want to say, two of these I haven't seen, but all the ones I have seen, and I want to see the two I haven't, are great movies.
All right, so, a lot of nominees. Not 10, though, which is interesting, like I said. But in the end, I think it's leaning Boyhood based on what I've seen, based on the awards that have been handed out so far. I mean, it is a lot closer, though, because you've got movies like The Theory of Everything with Birdman. I mean, it is a decent field we're looking at. But I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I'm going to lean towards Boyhood, but at the same time, I could totally see Birdman getting it. I haven't seen Theory of Everything, but I've heard it's really good, so possibly that too. And it is a biopic. Again, the Academy loves their biopics.
Yeah, I mean, just let me first admit that I'm not the best at picking this category.
Which is why I almost want to pick something different than Boyhood, since you're picking Boyhood, just to see if I'll get it right.
I'll just give you a short history. In 2010, I picked Avatar, I went to the Hurt Locker. In 2011, I picked Hugo, my favorite movie of all time. It went to The Artist. In 2012, I picked The Social Network. It went to The King's Speech. In 2013, I picked Gravity. It went to 12 Years a Slave. So, maybe don't listen to me.
Birdman! I picked Birdman. I changed my vote just because.
But I'm saying Boyhood.
No, I'll say Boyhood too.
But personally, Whiplash, because it was the best film of the year.
Personally, yes. Even though Boyhood is very close, like super close second.
Yeah, I mean, number one, number two.
Holy crap, that shit. Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah.
See Whiplash. And see Boyhood.
See it.
See
it now.
See all these
We command you.
Yeah, definitely.
No, actually, Whiplash is coming out on Blu-ray, I believe, next week.
Isn't it?
February 27th, so.
Oh, I'm getting mixed up with something else.
So, like 9 days from now, so.
Right.
Pick it up.
Get it, yeah.
Hopefully it'll be in stores, because it deserves to be. Yeah, so that's our predictions video. Sean, you want to advertise our upcoming Oscar?
Well, I guess I could. So, for the Oscars, we will be doing a reaction video and uploading it as soon as possible after the Oscars. Oh,
it'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fun.
I can promise you our Oscar reactions will be interesting.
Oh, they will be.
Because we love to have commentary like last year. That was pretty fun. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll have some fun commentary.
And now we've actually seen most of these films, so
I know I feel proud of myself because last year I'd seen Gravity and like a couple of others,
but we didn't really know a lot of the field, and now we do.
So I was very much like, I guess Gravity. Because I saw it. I mean, I loved it, but that's just what I'm going to pick because it's the only one I know. Whereas this, I'm more informed. I'm much more informed.
Our challenge is to do that. Excuse me.
This year as well.
Even better this year.
Oh, yeah. But I am playing... I'm going to see Grand Budapest Hotel and Theory of Everything by the time the Oscars hits. I will at least see those two. Because those are the only two best
I'm
picture
going
movies
to
I
intend to
watched.
see at least one, probably two,
Okay.
if I can.
Fortunately,
All
both of those are out now, so it's easy to see them.
That is our prediction video.
Yep.
We'll see how close we were. We're gonna do like an after show after our Oscar reactions. We're gonna do like an after video where we'll talk about it, our thoughts. So I mean, we're gonna be talking about it during too. So
yeah,
stay tuned for that. But
all right,
otherwise,
and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Rotoshane's channel.
Oh yeah,
YouTube.com/Rotoshane. Check out the direct-to-video Hell series, which I help write. It's a lot of fun, really funny. And yeah, check out our videos. All right, thanks guys. See ya.
See you in the next video.